You come into this world in a way that no one could call graceful. You're an egg like many others, nestled safely in the dirt. Your mother, after laying her eggs in a hidden den, slinks away without so much as a glance back. No dramatic farewells, no hugs. It's more like a good luck, kid, as she vanishes into the brush, probably off to look for lunch, because frankly, that's just how it goes in the snake world. No one to show you the ropes. But, hey, what's life without a challenge? You're an egg, a little elongated and squishy, tucked away in the dirt like a forgotten lunch in the back of a high school locker. And while you don't have much in the way of conscious thoughts yet, you can already feel the warmth and security of your shell, the occasional vibration of something moving overhead, maybe a mongoose, or more likely a hungry predator. But we'll get to that part later. After some time, days, weeks, who's counting really? The world finally opens up. You crack the shell, pushing your way out of your little egg prison like you're a tiny, slithering superhero. And then, when your head pokes out, everything's blurry and confusing, just like waking up in a strange place with no idea how you got there. You're barely a few inches long, about as useful as a wet noodle in a sword fight, but far more edible. The jungle around you is alive with things that could eat you if they catch a whiff of your baby snake scent. You'll need to stay sharp, and right now, that means hiding. There's no crawling out into the world with confidence phase for you. No. You immediately take to the underbrush like a pro, slithering into the grass, not quite blending in but giving a respectable attempt at it. At first, your survival skills are all about instinct, and those instincts are solid. You quickly learn that your mother was right about one thing. Being a snake is all about hiding. It's not about running away or fighting. It's about disappearing into the landscape. You've got those beautiful black and yellow patterns, a design that could probably double as a warning sign, but right now they just look stylish. In fact, you might even say that you've got the kind of camouflage that makes fashion designers jealous. For now, though, you're just a tiny snake trying not to get eaten. You'll get the whole fashion thing down later. Your first few weeks are all about eating small critters, things that aren't too fast but still give you the thrill of the hunt. A frog hops too close? You grab it like a toddler grabbing for candy. You're quick, you're precise, and in the moment, you feel like you could take on a whole herd of wildebeests. That is, until a hawk flies overhead, and you get a reminder that you're not the top of the food chain just yet. As time goes on, you begin to move more confidently. You're still a baby, but your ability to move in and out of the underbrush with the quiet precision of a ninja is starting to show. You can catch small lizards and frogs with impressive speed, but bigger prey, things like rodents or birds, are still beyond your reach. You're growing, but the jungle is still a little too big, a little too fast. Like a toddler with a toy sword, you've got the spirit, but the muscle mass just isn't there yet. The real turning point comes when you make your first true kill. It's a small rodent, and though it's not the biggest or most glamorous meal, it's yours. And that's a huge deal. You strike fast, wrapping around it with the precision of someone who's finally figuring out how to use their own body. The rodent puts up a decent struggle, but nothing compared to what you'll face later. It's over quickly, and as you digest your first real meal, you feel a rush of accomplishment. You're starting to grow into your adult self now. You're no longer the tiny noodle you were when you first cracked out of your egg. You're still not huge. Hell, you're probably still just a few feet long, but you're bigger, faster, and starting to gain a bit of weight. The jungle's dangers feel a little less threatening now. That's the moment you realize you're not a baby anymore. You've officially graduated to the rank of small predator. You've got the skills, the instinct, and the size to match your hunger. Life is starting to feel a bit more like a video game, where you're leveling up with every meal. Now, you're big enough to take on more formidable foes. Larger animals like rabbits, birds, and even small deer are starting to look like reasonable prey. And the world? It seems just a little bit less terrifying. You're not invincible. There are still the occasional predators who might want to take a bite of you. You're still growing, still learning, but now you've got a clear goal. Survive, thrive, and one day, rule the jungle. As you slither through the dense underbrush, something's different now. You're bigger, definitely bigger. You've shed your juvenile awkwardness, and now you're a full-grown adult. At this point, you're no longer the tiny, scaly creature you once were. You're a giant, a sleek, intimidating figure that commands respect. When you glide through the jungle now, you move with an air of confidence, like someone who's finally earned their seat at the head of the table. Your body is a work of art. Those vibrant black and yellow stripes, they're not just for show anymore. They're the kind of thing that turns heads, or at least they would if anyone was brave enough to look at you. You're a living warning sign. Don't mess with me. And trust me, most creatures get the memo long before they even think about taking you on. And that's when you start thinking about territory. You've grown so big and strong now that it's time to carve out your own place. This jungle, vast and dense as it is no longer just a home. It's a kingdom. You need somewhere secluded, somewhere near a reliable water source, and more importantly, somewhere where you can eat without worrying about other snakes. Or worse, a big cat sneaking up behind you. After days of searching, you find it. A quiet, peaceful stretch of river, far from the main pathways of other animals. It's perfect. You mark your new territory with a few well-placed scent markings, because who needs a "do not enter" sign when you've got the kind of presence you do? This is your space now, and anyone who dares to cross it will know they've made a mistake. Now that you've established your domain, it's time for the next chapter of your life. Mating season. If you thought survival was the hard part, just wait until you get a load of this. Mating is a game of dominance, patience, and a fair bit of wriggling. When you encounter a female, it's not about love or romance. It's about asserting your place in the hierarchy of snakes. There's no dating involved. It's a slow, winding courtship where you coil around each other like a couple of pretzels, checking for any signs of weakness, testing each other's strength. Once the deed is done, your part's over. You move on. No attachments, no time spent raising young, that's just how it goes. You leave the female to take care of the eggs, which she'll guard fiercely. But as for you, you slither off to find your next meal, as emotionally detached as a rock in the river. But now, something's different. You're no longer the young up-and-comer who was always hungry for more. No, you've done it all. You've ruled your little slice of the jungle, taken down your fair share of prey, and slithered around with the kind of swagger that only comes with experience. But with that swagger comes a slow realization. You're not as fast as you used to be. You don't strike with the same speed. Your coils aren't as strong as they once were, and the muscle memory isn't quite there anymore. It's like trying to remember a dance you once knew but haven't practiced in years. The jungle that once felt like your domain now feels a bit more dangerous. You see younger, quicker snakes slithering around. There are times when you try to catch a meal, a rabbit maybe or a frog, but your body just doesn't move as quickly as it used to. You miss your strike. The meal gets away. It's frustrating and a little humbling. Soon, those failed hunts start to add up. The energy that once powered your every move has dwindled. You slither a little slower, rest a little longer, and find that your hunts take more out of you than they used to. The world is still vast and full of prey, but now it feels like you're just trying to keep up with it, rather than rule it. And then, one day, it happens. You're out in the jungle, somewhere near the river where you've spent so many years hunting, when you feel the weight of your age finally catch up with you. The jungle feels quieter than usual. You don't have the energy to chase down prey anymore. Your body, once so strong and agile, now feels like it's made of stone. You're tired. You've lived a good life, a full life. But now it's time to let the jungle have you back. And just like that, you become part of the jungle once more. Not in some grand, heroic battle. Not in a blaze of glory. But quietly, gently, like the passing of a shadow.